Hi there, it's Ian from Griptape, and today I'm going to introduce you to a new feature in Griptape Nodes. And we're doing something a little bit different here, which is to provide direct access to a third-party model provider from within Griptape Nodes, removing the need for you to either use an additional node library to access that third-party model, or for you to bring your own API key. So using this particular model, we'll use Griptape Nodes credits, which you can get either by signing up for our free tier or by signing up for one of our premium tiers. The amount of credits that you get varies by tier. You can also buy credits independently of your tier subscription as well. And this new model is the Seedance video generation model. You can see that this appears down here on the left in our standard node library. So I don't have to open one of my imported libraries in order to access this model. This is a standard feature of Griptape Nodes. And Seedance is a powerful video generation model, which has a few different modes that I'll talk about in a second. It's provided by ByteDance, and they actually have several models, and Seedance is the first of the models that we'll be supporting from this particular provider. If I turn on the model ID here, you can see that at the moment we're supporting Seedance 1.0 Pro, the 25.05.28 release. And this particular version of their model supports a couple of different modalities. It supports text to video, so we can enter a text prompt and generate video directly from a text prompt. We'll do that here. And it also supports first frame, and I'll show you some examples of that in a second. You can combine a first frame with a text prompt and get some really excellent results by using external image generators or photographs or other artwork that you might have in order to generate video from static images. So that's the image to video modality. It also supports resolution selection, 480, 720 or 1080p, and it supports a variety of different aspect ratios, which makes it excellent for using on social media, things like Instagram Reels, Snapchat, TikTok, where you might want to generate videos that fit the aspect ratio of the iPhone or Android devices that you're using. And we also have support for 10 and 5-second video generation, as well as this fixed camera parameter here that you can use. So let's jump straight into a few examples that I've pre-processed. It takes 45 seconds roughly to run a generation job with Seedance. So I've got a couple of pre-canned examples here that I've already generated. The first one is a familiar prompt that I've used before with several other video models, which is the ice cream truck, the pickup truck made out of ice cream. And here we've got a text to video use case. So simply a text prompt that you can see at the top here. And that text prompt is being used to generate the video output that you can see here. I can make that larger just for a second, so you can see really good quality. And I particularly like the way, which the other models didn't do, that the chocolate sauce is running down the outside of the ice cream pickup. And we'll see a little bit more of that in a second. This is a image to video example where we're using the same text prompt actually in conjunction with this image. This image was generated by Google Imagen 4. I've used that on several blog posts previously. You can see once again we get really excellent output. And here you've got these great details with the ice cream and chocolate sauce melting down the outside of the ice cream van, a little bit of a different van generated from the static image that you can see here. And then lastly, a couple of other examples in 16:9. So I'm using something a little bit different here, which is an agent to generate the prompts. So I have an agent create a descriptive prompt that will be used for two purposes: image generation, creating the first frame of a video about the subject provided below, and then image to video, creating video from the image that is provided. Output only the text prompt. The subject of the text prompt is, and I'm feeding that in, a horse running across an open field in the early morning sunlight. And this example shows you how you could use a parameterized workflow to generate multiple images with similar style and multiple videos with similar style by changing the subject, maybe keeping other aspects of the prompt the same using that agentic approach. And there we've got our horse, which is generated using Flux text to image. So Black Forest Labs model, which I really like. I already mentioned that, I like that model. And then we're using that to generate a 9:16 format video directly from that image using the same prompt. So you've got the prompt reuse. And then lastly, we have this one here, which is pyrotechnics at a dance music festival. The crowd is in the foreground. Again, using exactly the same agent, different input. We're using Flux again, Black Forest Labs, to generate the static. And then from that, we're able to generate this 16:9 video. I think I could enhance the prompt there to make the audience a little bit more into the event, but still a great example with real high fidelity detail and a lot of generated components. So the fireworks, for example, are not present on the original input image. As you can see here, they're not moving on the original input image, but they're beautifully animated there in the video. So yeah, quick introduction to Seedance on Griptape Nodes. Super easy for you to get started with. All you need to do is sign up for a Griptape Nodes account. That will give you some credits, which you can use directly for generation jobs in this new bundled node that we have for Seedance video generation. We will soon have support for additional Seedance models, including a model which supports first frame, last frame. So I'll return with another video once we have support for that in an upcoming release. Great to see you all. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.